Hey guys, it's
Jezzy.
and I'm Ginger, and explain what we're doing.
This is a experience video.
We went to 1989 Taylor Swift concert on June 6th, which was Saturday. I don't know when this video is gonna be put up, and basically we got pit tickets for free. So we're gonna be kind of explaining some tips and also like our experience on how we got upgraded to the pit and stuff like that. So if you're going to an upcoming concert, they can kind of help you out, or if you just want to watch this for an experience video, then go ahead. We hope you guys like this video.
And let's get started.
So
the
first thing is we had outfits, which is kind of a necessity. And if you don't, then you just get lucky. Like really you can't. Creative. Yeah, you really can't creative. Like if you're just wearing normal outfits, don't like be like I'm gonna get pit tickets or I'm gonna get Loft 89, which
don't
is like
expect it.
Yeah, like don't expect it. That's like the #1 thing is like you can't expect it unless your outfits are insane. Like we went really out there, so we were like kind of like
we hoped
for it and we like thought we had a better chance of it. Another tip is also if you have like a radio station that gives out free pit tickets, then wear like a radio station shirt, because we like got one for that. That wasn't actually the reason we got in the pit, but we were wearing one anyway, which other people got pit upgraded from that. So
you just have to have like really creative outfits.
Yeah.
And they have to be like
really original too.
Yeah, they have to stand out.
Yeah, you have to like have things that stand out, and like you have to do something that no one would think of. Like don't do something that everyone else does, like because there were so many people like oops. So you know in like blank space how there's like that line that says like ex-lovers and stuff, like people like it's like so supposed to be like Starbucks lovers, like everyone says it was that, and like so many people were dressed up as like cups of Starbucks or like all those things like that. Like that's something everyone does, so like don't do something that everyone does. You have to like think of your own original thing. We didn't even get to the concert until like 1 or 2.
Like 3,
no, like 2. No, it was definitely 2.
Oh yeah, 2.
Yeah, I think like 2 o'clock we got to the concert.
And that helps you too, go early.
Yeah, go like earlier.
And tailgate or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just run around.
Just run around, yeah, and like try and talk to like radio stations or like even like okay, Taylor Nation, which is like Taylor's like management team and stuff. They are so hidden and they like walk around like you don't even know it's them. Like, it could be like it's like a random person dressed like secretly like working for Taylor and you don't even know. So like a huge thing is like also just always be crazy. Don't just stop being crazy because you don't think anyone's around. Like you always have to be as insane as you can.
Also, like if you have really creative outfits, a lot of people will ask to take pictures of you. Like the radio stations like ask to take pictures.
Yeah, like every time we would walk by a radio station, they would have like booths. Yeah, they had like booths and stuff. They would stop us and be like, can we take a picture of you for our website and like all this stuff like that. So you want to take as many pictures as people as you can. Also like random little girls would be like ask their moms to take pictures of us. Like we got so many pictures of people that day because we were like insane.
Well, we'll like put a picture of our outfits.
I'll put a picture of our outfits like right here.
Had like pegacorn floaties because Taylor likes pegacorns, and then
that's like Taylor's thing.
We made our outfits. We made like flower crowns. At first we thought our outfits were gonna be really ugly.
Yeah, they failed.
But then we fixed
them up. Like the thing is you just have to like make sure that your outfits are original. Like our outfits were like supposed to be like seals and clouds like in Taylor's album. Seagulls. Oh. Like, and we also wore these flower crowns, which I literally handmade all of them. So we like made these flower crowns and stuff. Like you just have to like be as original as you can with like your outfit.
And in case the place that you're going to is like really like poop and strict about signs and stuff.
Oh, that's a huge thing.
You want to make your signs small, I guess.
Yeah. Also like you need to like check to see your rules for the place you're going to before the concert, because
they threw out our sign and our floaties.
And don't base your entire outfit off of your sign, because like that's kind of what we did for like Red. We like had in like humongous signs, and we didn't. And
we kind of based it on this one too. We based our outfits off of the pegacorn floaties.
Yeah,
and that didn't help us in the actual concert because they took away.
Yeah, exactly. Like
we went
to our concert. Yeah. Don't base off of one thing that you have. Like, if you have a sign or something big, you also have to make sure your outfit is really extreme, because if it's not, then you're probably not gonna get in, because they don't hand out the pit tickets until you're actually in the stadium. So if no one sees you like dressed up and they take away your sign and stuff, like they're gonna be like, oh, it's just another person.
That's why it also helps to go early so you can show off your outfit.
Exactly, yeah.
But that's what happened. The Taylor Nation saw our outfits like before the show, and then they hunted us down like
in the actual stadium.
Find us in the actual stadium.
Yeah.
And one thing helps is like during the concert, like in the first or second act, go in the back and just dance.
Yeah, just go around. The thing is, like, once you're actually in the stadium, you have to dance because you're sitting down, and even if it's for the first act, even if it's a song that's playing you don't even know for like Shawn Mendes or Vans, you still have to go crazy because that's when they're gonna be looking for you to go to the pit, because that's what happened to us.
So we like just stood in the back
and like danced the entire time. Yeah, and that's like what's really important to do. We like completely decorated our car. I'll put a picture here too, which didn't really matter because you park your car, but like our car was literally right next to the stadium, so I mean,
and we like painted all over it, like lights and stuff.
Yeah, I'll put a picture right here. We just kind of ran around and stuff and like talked to people, like kind of like try to get as many pictures of people and like try and get our outfits as shown like to people as possible. Noticed. Yeah, you just like gotta get noticed as much as you can. So then so once we got into the stadium, like whenever we were going in,
we didn't think we were gonna get into
like we kind of had lost hope because we thought that like, I don't know, we just like lost a lot of hope. We were just like, okay, now that we're in here, I'm seeing how many people who are actually at the stadium, and like the place we went had 55,000 people, which is so many people. Like that's one of the biggest places Taylor like performs at and stuff. So like we were like, we have no chance because there's way too many people here. So like we kind of gave up. But like the thing is, you just can't give up, even if like you don't look. I kind of wanted to give up so that I wouldn't be like let down if we didn't. So like I didn't want to be like sad, but like
don't be mad the whole time.
Yeah, because that will ruin it. Like don't base your entire thing off of getting pit or getting loft 89 because like if you don't get that, then you're gonna be really sad if you don't get that. So like you can't base it off of that. Once we got in the stadium, like the guy was throwing away everyone's posters because everyone had too big posters. So like don't make something huge. You have to check the stadium guidelines like on a website for the arena or stadium, wherever you're going. Check the guidelines on there first to see if there's a limit for how big the sign can be. And if you can, try and like fold up your sign if it's not like if it's like lobby, you can like fold it up and then like bring it inside. Like at first we had been running around the entire stadium like trying to look, because we didn't think that Taylor Nation was going to be the one asking us if we wanted to go to the pit. We thought it was going to be we thought it was going to be a radio station, because we had actually gotten shirts for that radio station and we were wearing them. So we didn't think that, we thought they were going to be the ones asking us if we wanted to go to the pit, because we had like a friend who got asked for like the red tour if she wanted to go, and she was like wearing that shirt.
Once we got in the stadium, we went to our seats, and
our seats were like at the back of the floor.
On the back of the floor.
Which wasn't bad.
Is that if like you kind of have to get floor tickets.
Yeah, you pretty much have to be on the floor, unless like, or like you literally like if you're on the very top level, you probably have no chance. Like I'm sorry, that's so sad.
No, we were on like we were on the top level in red.
Yeah, we were on the top level for red, and like nobody saw us. Like
it's impossible to see.
Yeah, you pretty much have no chance because you're like at the top unless you run around before
the show.
So if you do have tickets like at the top, like you can try and like run around and like let people know that you're like there. Mostly you have to be on the floor or the very bottom like level.
Yeah, and like, then like on the floor just go insane and just like walk around.
Yeah, just walk around. And we actually like formed this like group with these other girls, and we just started dancing with them. Like you just have to do something like that. Okay, this is how it all went down. So we were dancing during Vans. I think this is right when Vans started. And so then Nia from Dance Moms.
Oh my god. Okay, so we live in Pittsburgh, so like the Dance Moms, the Dance Moms. Okay, Nia and her mom Holly were like in the bottom section, but not on the floor. They were like on the really bottom
upper level.
Yeah. And so we saw them, and I was like freaking out. I was like, I have to get a picture with them. And so we went up these 3 steps.
There was like these 3 steps to get up to the upper level, and they were at the very bottom of the steps, and they were right there.
And they were entrance only steps, so you couldn't exit back down. So we went up those 3 freaking steps to go say hi to Nia, which that was like
we wanted a picture with her too,
because that was insane. She's like right there, and so then we like had a whole conversation with them about how we couldn't take a picture with them, and then she was like, I like your outfits,
and we were like, thanks. And then we turned around to go back down the 3 steps, which were right by our seats, like right at the floor.
And then the lady was like,
and the freaking
go back
security guard was like, sorry, you have to go to section like 130,
which is like on the other side of the stadium.
So we're on the other side of the stadium, so we had to literally go all the way up and like all around the stadium and go all the way down. It was awful. And then we got to the bottom, and Vance was on. He was probably like starting through the middle of his whole song thing. So we had been dancing, and then we saw these like crate things because we were at the very back of the floor, and there was this massive space like after all the seats, and it was like in between the upper level and like the back of the seats. So there was these like crate things. They were like these giant black things, and we like wanted to go stand on them. I don't know what made us do it, but we just went up to them, and we were just like kind of standing on them, and I like went into the crack in between them. We were like watching Vance on them,
and then this guy from Taylor Nation, but he's totally undercover.
Yeah, it was this totally undercover guy. We had no idea who he was.
Just wearing like regular clothes.
Literally like tapped us on the shoulder. He either tapped me or you. I don't remember. I think he tapped me, but I don't remember.
Yeah, and then he was just
then he was like, where are you guys sitting?
We thought he was yelling at us.
Yeah, no, we thought he was gonna yell at us because we were like standing on these crate things. We were like, but he was like, where are you guys sitting? And at this point, we had no idea we were gonna get asked because it was already
at this point, I was like squeezing your arm.
Yeah,
I was like, oh
it was already Vance. So like Sean had already gone, so like Taylor was on next. So we were like, there's no way we're gonna get upgraded to the pit now.
And whenever he told us,
so we were like just dancing and having fun, and he was like, and he touched on us.
We thought he was yelling at us.
We thought he was gonna yell at us, and then he was just like, where are you guys sitting? And at that point, I literally just knew, and I could just feel the tears in my eyes.
I saw him pull out
he had these wristband things in his hand.
We still have them on.
Yeah, we literally have not taken them off. And so he was literally just like, where are you guys sitting? So I was like, we're at the back of F15. We're like on the back of the floor. Then we had like literally known, and my sister and her friend were with us, and they were like standing by us. They were like just dancing.
Oh, another thing,
and I was like, guys, we were freaking
another thing
out.
is that if you have a group, it's better.
Yeah, if you have a group of like especially 4 people, because it's like the perfect amount. So the guy was like, where are you sitting? I told him and stuff, and then he was like, how would you guys like to go to the pit? And literally, we all started
like screaming.
I could not breathe because I was like, I had no idea what was gonna happen. It happened out of nowhere, and like I had given up all hope.
Yeah.
So I was literally on the floor.
I was like, screaming. I was shaking.
Oh my god, that was the best moment of my entire life because he was just like, how would you guys like to go to the pit and like all this stuff. We were like, so we started bawling and stuff.
But and he was like, calm down.
And he was telling us like, calm down. And I was like, I asked him a question. I was like.
Who do you work for? And
no, that was Passy. I said something to him. I was like, are we actually going to the pit? And he was literally just like, yeah, if you guys like calm down, because we were freaking out. So he was like, you need to calm down because if you attract too much attention, then I can't let you go because all these other people are gonna come up to me and like want to go. Our friend asked him if he was from the radio station because we were wearing those radio station shirts, and he said no, he was from literally Taylor Nation itself, and they don't give people a ton of pit tickets. Like it's usually radio stations that do that. So like it was insane because we were like, oh my god, boy, heck.
He took us up to the pit.
And we were bawling so hard, and we got to the pit, and then I actually found like 2 of my internet friends. They were in the pit like right next to us, and we were talking to them and stuff, and like everyone was telling us that Taylor Nation had been looking for us, and they had been looking for the girls with the floaties on, because we had these giant pegcorn floaties. They were looking for us, and it was just like crazy because we were just like, oh my god, they were literally looking for us. This is like a really cool thing that happened to us also. We were waiting before we like even went into the stadium or anything like that. We were waiting by it was like this gate thing. If you have like a gate where like people go in and out of,
wait there too.
Wait there, because like you have a chance of like encountering them. Like we saw Shawn Mendes, he was like 10 feet away from us when he got out of his car. Yeah, so like if you can do that, then like that's a good thing to do also. And also make friends with the security guards, because we have a lot of security guard friends.
What we had were like pegcorn floaties, and so then the people like
we were waiting at this gate thing.
They were waiting at this gate, and then these people, I guess they were like either
they worked for Taylor.
They worked for Taylor, or they were like staff managers or something.
Yeah, we were waiting at that gate, and a car pulled out. The guy who was working he was sitting in the car. He was working, and he stopped right next to us, and he asked us. He was like, "Where did you guys get your floaties?" And we were like, "What?" I didn't even think anything of it. I thought he just wanted them or something. So I was literally just like, "We got them at Five Below," because that's where we got them. And he was like, "Do you know if there's like any around here?" And I was like, "No," because we got them kind of like far away. We like didn't even think anything of that. And then during the actual concert,
She
had a guest
with Little Big Town.
Little Big Town came on. They were like guests.
And then she had dancers with floaties, and they were like.
And they were literally the
like
pegacorn floaties.
They were pegacorn floaties
that we had. Like we literally contributed to the show. It was the same ones that we had because we literally told them to go get the ones and they came out with them. So it was like insane because we were just like, oh my god, we like. Those are literally our pegacorn floaties. The thing is, like, it's not impossible to get pit tickets. Like, it's not completely.
It's easier to get pit tickets than Loft 89.
Loft 89. Do not base your entire show off of that because it won't be miserable. Because it's pretty much pure luck unless you're crazy. We were insane and like we didn't get Loft 89.
Like there are people that didn't go all that out. They still got Loft 89. Like, there were some people in normal clothes.
Also, I want to show you guys something. So here's like a tip. I talked about this on my Instagram, but like no one really understood what I was talking about. Whenever you're filming, if you're like close up or even if you're far back and you're filming videos of Taylor, or taking pictures or anything like that, and you have like an iPhone, this is what you have to do, okay? So if you're like taking a picture, go like this, and then turn the exposure down because it like will make all of the colors, or it'll make all the brightness and like lights around her dark.
There's so much lights on Taylor,
so you can see her.
White.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. She looks white. So like if you turn it down, you can get really good pictures because I got a bunch of really good pictures and stuff. Because I did that, so like that's like a huge tip if you like do that. I think that's like all we even have to say. I mean, so
this was our experience video. Give it a big thumbs up.
Hope you guys like
it.
Thumb me
and subscribe.
And comment down below if this helps you. Like if you get pit tickets
or any questions you have.
And also here are bracelets that we got.
I agree.
They say B stage because there was like 2 different pits and we got the bat pit. We love you guys so much and we will see you in the next video. You should walk away so you can disappear.